Hi, this is Joe Garcia from Arena Fitness Training Centers, and this is Will Garcia, and we're coming to you from Northridge today. And we're coming to you with a video that our friends down at Merrill Down Dirty Obstacle Race Course asked us to do on getting their athletes prepared on how to jump over their walls. That particular obstacle tends to be one of those obstacles that gets really in people's heads in terms of whether or not they're going to be able to have the upper body strength or even the capabilities of being able to jump over a wall. So we've come up with a few exercises to help you train for that so that you're not stuck up on the wall or even hurting yourselves. A lot of things that we see, because we do races a lot for our athletes all throughout the year, is if you're going to get injured, it's definitely going to be on that wall obstacle. Either coming up on the wall or coming off the wall. So we want to make sure that you're prepared for that and that you're doing it safe. So here are 3 exercises that we've kind of broken down. Upper body strength is a really big thing. Being able to prop yourself up on the wall. So what we do is we do a modified version of the muscle up. It's, of course, if you're doing the muscle up already, which is done with Olympic rings, you probably won't have as much of a problem trying to get up on the wall, so that's not going to be a factor for this. But for those of you that are having difficulty getting up on the wall and getting that upper body strength, this is going to be a perfect exercise. What we want to do is we're going to load the athlete. We're going to go into a little bit of a quarter squat. We're going to ask that person to come up on top, lock out the elbows, hold it for about 3 seconds, and then come back down nice and safe. Okay? We're going to do that over and over. We can do reps of 10. You can do these exercises, kind of sprinkle them into your workout routine, or you can kind of just do them as a set, these particular 3 exercises that we're going to do. Okay? He's going to do 2 more, holding it up top, getting really good alignment, making sure that the wrist, elbow, and shoulder are locked out, and then come back down safely. Okay, that's our modified version of the muscle up. The next exercise we're going to show you is going to be the spider walk. One of the problems that I see the most when people are coming up over the wall is they're able to get their body up, but they're not able to get their leg on top of the wall. So a lack of hip mobility is something that we want to try to address before we get to that wall, because you don't want to be stuck up on that wall and all of a sudden realize that you can't get your leg up. So we do the spider walk. The spider walk has 3 points that I want you to pay attention to. Bottom foot is going to be in the same line as your hands. Okay, so we want to make sure that that foot is really up top, getting this stretch, opening up the hip. Okay, the other part of this is making sure that this tibia bone is vertical. We don't want to see a wide angle of the foot. Take your foot out a little wider and get this twisted angle of the leg. Okay? We want to see a vertical tibia here. Okay? The last thing on here is making sure when Will goes through, we'll just go ahead and tap the elbow to the ground. That's going to be the finishing part of this exercise, that this back leg doesn't bend. We want to see a nice locked out leg. So go ahead and do 5 reps for us just to see the exercise. He's going to go through. We want to make sure that this leg stays nice and tight. Okay? That's going to be really good for overall body strength. We're going to statically train the body to just support ourselves in this high plank. We're also going to address the hip mobility here. Okay? Last exercise that we're going to do that we find once you've gotten up over the wall, landing. Okay? See a lot of injuries on the race course in terms of coming off the wall. We want to make sure that you're well prepared. Your ankles, knees, and hips can support the drop. So what we do is we do a corkscrew swap jump. Okay? Go ahead and demonstrate with you. You can take it through a corkscrew, just kind of quarter turn in the air, land nice and soft. As you get a little bit more proficient, make sure that you go both ways too. So come back the other way. As you get more proficient in the exercise, you can do more of a 180 turn into this, and that'll get you nice and prepared so that when you're coming off the wall, you're coming off, a lot of times the dismount from the wall is one where you're kind of hanging propped up there and you kind of do one of these little corkscrew jumps down. So we want to make sure that you're not rolling your ankles or knees or anything like that. Okay? That's good enough for today. Those are our exercises. Those are our big 3 to try to get over that wall. Get you nice and prepared for that race so that you're not too nervous coming off. And remember, when you train hard, but train smart. Make sure that you're actually putting these things into your workout routine. Sprinkle them in. You can do it as a tri-set and just do it as almost like what we call AMRAPs here, where you just do the 3 over and over again and do it for time, or you can just sprinkle it out throughout your strength training routine. That's it for us down here at Arena Fitness. Remember, be prepared to do anything, and that's it for us. We'll see you in the next video. See you on race day. Good job.